Hi, I'm Miss Jackie with Botetourt County Libraries. Are you ready for a vacation? I am. It's fun to take a plane, train, or automobile to some faraway place. But that's not the only way we can travel. We can travel anytime, to any place, when we open a book and read. This summer, our library has partnered with libraries across the United States to take you on a storytime vacation. We started right here in our own state. We began in Botetourt County and traveled around Virginia. Then we came back to these beautiful mountains for a story and a song. Every week through the rest of the summer, we'll visit with librarians across America. They'll bring you their favorite stories and songs and talk to you about where they live. Today, we travel to Sarasota Springs, Utah for Storytime with Miss Taffy. Her storytime is about planes, trains, and automobiles. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hello, welcome to Storytime. My name is Taffy and I do the story times for the Saratoga Springs Public Library in Saratoga Springs, Utah. And I always start my story times with the same hello song. I'll show you how it goes. I'll show you the actions and sing it through once, and then we'll do it together. Take our hands and clap our hands in our laps, clap our hands together, and we wave hello. And the song goes, we clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hello. That's pretty easy, right? Can you sing it with me? Oh, whenever I put my hand to my ear, it's because I want to hear you join in. Yeah, you, I know you can. Are you ready? We clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hello. Well, hello, I'm so glad you've joined me today. So do you know where Utah is? I've got a map of the U.S. here, and now I've got a map of showing where Utah is. And in Utah, Saratoga Springs is about halfway between those two big cities of Salt Lake City and Provo. We're right along the top of Utah Lake. We're like on the top and we go down the side. We're kind of a long, skinny city. Anyway, in Utah, there are some really cool things, and today we're going to talk about 3 pretty cool things that are in my part of Utah within about an hour or so of my town. But to start, I have a short kind of a guessing game, some rhymes to help you get an idea of what we're going to be talking about. So I'll do the rhyme. I want you to see if you can figure out what the rhyme is talking about before I get to the last word that tells you what it is. All right, so my first rhyme says, I'll take you soaring in the sky. I'm super fast. My speed I must maintain. I'm painted in bright colors and have lots of seats. Hop in. I am a... That's right, I am a plane. Great job. The second rhyme goes, I pull cars along the rails. I chug through sun or rain. My whistle lets out a woo woo and hop aboard. I am a... Good job. This is a train. Well done. The third verse says, I have headlights and a steering wheel. I'll take you near or far. My horn says, honk. My engine goes vroom. Hop on in. I am a... That's right, car. So our rhyme talked about planes, trains, and automobiles. So those are what we're going to be talking about today. First, we're going to talk about the new airport in Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City recently opened a new airport. In fact, it built a brand new one. It's a lot bigger than the old one, and it's really pretty. There's lots of really cool artwork and some beautiful murals inside. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to do a little rhyme about pretending to be an airplane. I'll do it once with the actions, and then we'll do it together, okay? It goes, the airplane has great big wings. Its propellers spin around and sings. The airplane goes up and the airplane goes down, and the airplane flies high around our town. Can you do that with me? I'll have the words here too, but at least try to do the actions, okay? The airplane has great big wings, and its propellers spin and sing. The airplane goes up, the airplane goes down, and the airplane flies high around our town. Great job! Now I have a fun little song. So I'll sing the first verse and then we'll do it together. And then I'll sing the second verse and then we'll do it together. All right? And the first verse goes, I'm an airplane, flying high up in the sky, flying higher as I watch the clouds go by. Can you do that with me? Are you ready? I'm an airplane, flying high up in the sky, flying higher as I watch the clouds go by. Great job. The second verse goes, I'm an airplane, see me flying all around, flying lower, till I land upon the ground. All right, you ready to do that with me? Ready? I'm an airplane, see me flying all around, flying lower, until I land down on the ground. Great job! Today, I'm at a place called the Golden Spike National Historic Park. It's in northern Utah, and this is where two trains met 150 years ago as they were connecting railroads across the entire United States. In 1845, a successful businessman named Asa Whitney presented an ambitious plan to Congress to join the railroads in the eastern part of America with those being built in the west. Linking the railways would create the first transcontinental railway, or railroads that went all the way across the continent. In January of 1863, railroad companies started constructing new rails on either end of the existing tracks, building their way to meet in the middle. From California, the Western Pacific Railroad Company and the Central Pacific Railroad began building tracks, racing to meet the tracks being built by the Union Pacific Railroad, which was starting in Omaha, Nebraska. Over 1,900 miles of track were built through deserts, mountains, and prairies. That's wider than Europe. On May 10, 1869, the Central Pacific and Union Pacific Railroad Companies met here in Promontory, Utah, and held a ceremony to celebrate. Special train engines from each company, engine number 119 and engine number 60, also called the Jupiter, were moved to face each other on the tracks, and a special large nail, called a spike, was put into the last square wooden log called a tie. The last spike was made of gold, which is how this monument got its name. The polished wooden tie you can see here shows the location of where the golden spike was placed. So as you can see, I've got a really cool train behind me. This is called the Jupiter, and it was one of the first two trains that hit here. So if you come to this place, you can see the trains that they used just like in 1869. That's this one, and if you come at the right time, you can see it moving, which is super cool. So let's pretend to be a train. So stand up and we're gonna do a song. So I'll do it once and then we'll do it together, okay? The song goes, choo-choo train, chugging down the track, taking people here and there, clickety, clickety, clack. Okay, so get your arms going like a wheel, okay? And we'll sing together. Ready? Oh, and I'll have the words here, so don't forget. Ready? Choo-choo train, chugging down the track, taking people here and there, clickety, clickety, clack. Good job. Let's do it one more time now that you know how it goes. You ready? Choo-choo train, chugging down the track, taking people here and there, clickety, clickety, clack. Good job. And the second verse, I'll sing it once, then we'll do it together. It does the arms is the same, and it goes, chug along, watch it go, go, go. Chugging down the track, hear the whistle blow. All right, can you do that with me? Get your arms ready. Chug along, watch it go, go, go. Chugging down the track, hear that whistle blow. Great job. Okay, let's do that one more time, now that it goes, okay? Chug along, watch it go, go, go. Chugging down the track, hear that whistle blow. Good job. Our story today is Snakes on a Train, and this book is by Catherine Dennis, and we would like to thank our friends at Macmillan Publishing for letting us read their book today. The conductor takes the tickets as the snakes all slither on. The tracks are checked, and the whistle blows. It's time to move along. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The train leaves the station as the gears begin to grind. The switcher pulls the handle and the cars slide down the line. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The brake snake stops the train. There's trouble in the back. Oh no, what's on the tracks? The flagger waves the signal flag. The train stays on the track. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The train is in a tunnel. It's dark as night inside. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The train races down the hill as the snakes pretend to fly. A view from high as fish swim by. Hiss goes the sound of the train. The day is coming to an end. It's time for snakes to find their dens. As the snakes slither off to sleep, the train rests for the night. Snakes wrap themselves in little balls and tuck their tails in tight. Shh goes the sound of the train. The third place we're going to talk about today is this cool place. It's on the border of Utah and Nevada. Now that might look like snow, but it's actually salt. This place is called the Bonneville Salt Flats, and it's huge. It is miles and miles of flat white salt. This area used to be part of a huge lake called Lake Bonneville that was just full of salty water. Now, that was thousands and thousands of years ago, and the water is gone, but the salt remained. And since it's so flat, people go out there to do all sorts of really cool things. But one of the things I think is the most interesting that they do out at the salt flats is they race cars. Very special types of cars go there to see just how fast they can go. So we're going to do a little song about race cars. So hold up your fingers while we get ready to count. Okay, I'll do it once and then we'll do it together. It goes 1 little, 2 little, 3 little race cars, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little race cars, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little race cars, 10 race cars zoom past. Okay, are you ready to sing it with me? Get your fingers up. Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little race cars, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little race cars, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little race cars, 10 race cars zoom past. Great job. Now put them back up. We're going to count down. So we'll start at 10 and go all the way down to 1. Okay, are you ready to start at 10 with me? Ready? 10 little, 9 little, 8 little race cars, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little race cars, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little race cars, 1 race car is last. Oh no! All right, now I've got some cool little race cars here. Can you help me count how many I have? Hold up your fingers and count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. 5 little race cars speeding down the track. The first car says, I won't look back. The second car said, oh no, I'm out of gas. The third car said, beep, beep, I'm really fast. The fourth car said, watch my tires spin. And the fifth car said, vroom, vroom, I win. Then beep, beep went a horn and flash went the lights and all 5 race cars zoomed out of sight. Well, that's all the songs and stories I had for you today. I hope you had fun, because I sure did. I always have fun when I get to hang out with my friends for story time. Well, we'll go ahead and sing our goodbye song now. If you don't know how mine goes, it's okay, I'll teach you. We use the sign for friend. We take this friend and that friend, and they give each other a hug, and that's the sign for friend. And I'll show you how the song goes once, and then we'll sing it together. It goes, goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Are you ready to sing it with me? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you spent some time with me, and I hope you're having a wonderful the rest of your summer. Bye.